Superman and Lois' objective has always been to go against the grain of the fans' expectations. A setting, a preview of a comic's narrative, or a new character can quickly give people the impression that they know what's coming. Although the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a monocultural behemoth, and comics featuring those characters are as easily available as Superman's, they don't have the same difficulty. Only Superman has struggled to shake the impression that mainstream audiences know his story. Or they're knowledgeable comic book enthusiasts who think we can foresee every twist and turn in adaptations because to our knowledge of approximately every Superman comic produced in our lifetimes. Hollywood's reaction has been wildly inconsistent. The most popular Superman tale of the 1990s saw the Man of Steel killed by Doomsday. That novel sold well, so the suits in control spent the next 20 years trying to adapt it to the screen. When they eventually did it in 2016, with Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, it was practically an afterthought, squeezed into the film's last seconds for a shock conclusion. When they weren't doing that, they were trying to strip Superman of everything that made him Superman, from the suit to the ability to fly, adding unnecessary layers of gloom to a character who is already torn enough without it. Then Superman and Lois arrive to perform the impossible. Injecting a sense of uniqueness into a Superman program sounds like a formula for some unpleasantly un-Superman-like storylines. Instead, the show took both title characters out of their comfort zones and their jobs and gave them two adolescent boys. Then they had the chutzpah to make both of those sons likable characters, and to make the family drama as intriguing as the superheroes. You'd think they'd just allow the fact that just one of these two boys inherited their father's talents generate some friction between them. Then there's Jonathan, who's raised by Lois Lane and Clark Kent, and who's still loving and supporting his brother Jordan. To add to our confusion, the son who shares a name with a Kent child in the comics, Jonathan, does not inherit his father's talents. But everything else about the Kent family is Superman. That in itself is an achievement. Add to that the show's excellent deception from the very first episode, and you'd think I'd have learned my lesson to stop making predictions based on the comics. When they started bringing in characters from a certain period of Superman comics, everyone expected that Doomsday would appear on the show at some point. That's what the first few episodes of this season seem to be building to. They've even been giving us live-action previews of a monster in a containment suit beating away at an underground cage. Except for one problem. It's not Doomsday. That is not Doomsday, but Bizarro. Only Bizarro has the right costume, reversed S, strange medallion, and all. So the thought that this is a beast that will bury Superman suddenly seems unlikely. When you get to know Bizarro, he's generally a sympathetic character. Whatever this individual is, he certainly has a telepathic link to Superman, and knows his way to the fortress. The problem is that nobody appears to know what Bizarro is. But Supergirl had faced one in her first season. Is it conceivable that, like the show's Morgan Edge, Crisis on Infinite Earths obliterated this specific piece of uncomfortable continuity? Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.